Oh, hey everybody, it's Steve. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Let's go take a look and see what's going on here at the barn. Here we go. Here's our wheel and roses. Got the roses are weaving in there. So that's turned out pretty good. Bamboo, one's doing good, one's not doing so well. Over here we got some divided comfrey getting ready to shoot up and flower. Should get that in the ground pretty soon. But that's not what I'm here to show you. Now I'm here to show you this. Yeah, what we've got here is going to be the first of the raised beds. So it's been 4 days since the last video. I'll come back around here and show you here. Take a side step here and show you some blueberries. These are, I got at Sam's Club, like 4 packs, like 4 per 2 of 2 varieties. We got 4 different varieties, 2 of each. And those are turning into blueberries already. These are already pollinated and turning into blueberries. Excellent. I know I should take those off the first year, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let them go, and I'm going to enjoy them. But this is what I'm here to show you. Look at the soil. It's excellent. Couldn't ask for better, especially in Indiana, in this part of Indiana at least. It's nothing but clay. You see we've got some elevation up here, facing south. Going to get lots of solar exposure. A little bit of shade here from this os tree, but besides that, it's pretty good shape. And then over here I got a little bit of afternoon shade from a blue spruce, a honey locust, and some type of maple. I want to say sugar maple. But those shouldn't cause too much problems. I didn't find any roots at all when I dug this. But this used to be a garden. This has been fallow for about 9 years. And from what I understand, this was a real productive garden for many, many years. The people that lived here, especially the husband, who passed away some years back, was quite the gardener and quite the horticulturist. So that's what we've got here. His results of his efforts from years and years ago. So basically I just turned it with the mattock, laid out where the bed's going to go, drove a tractor around. I tried to, like I mentioned in the last video, I tried driving around to see if I can dump into the compost pile and then drive back around this way, and that didn't quite work as planned. So if I disconnect the cart, I could wheel it in this side. I was just going to lose too much real estate in that option. So we left the one path open and enough area to work with the cart before the first bed, and then we're going to end up doing 3 beds. And these 3 beds are going to run due north-south. This is, like I said, this is southern exposure here. And then the beds are going to be 6 feet by 3 feet, because that's what our picnic table was that I cut up. 6 foot. The tops got cut into thirds, so I got 6 foot sides. And then the seats, which are a little bit narrower, got cut up into 3 foot sections, and those are my ends. So we got a 3 by 6. And then I have some more timber I could use for that to make the other 2. And then this one here is a 3 by 3, which is left over from one of the tops, I think, and one of the sides. But let's talk about the bed. What we're going to be doing here, I've already dug out to my depth. I'm going down about 6 to 8 inches. I got a little bit of a slope, so I can accommodate for that on the back side, on the south side. And then you'll notice here I got my big pile of wood. Some of this is green, some of this isn't. Some of it's really, really dry. That's going to be my wood core. So it's kind of a hugel type bed, but not quite mounded like a hugel bed. It's more of just a woody core bed, as Jack Spirko would call it. So I'm going to get that in there, and then fill that in with some of this excellent topsoil. Cover that with cardboard for a little bit of weed suppression, and then cover more topsoil, and then mulch in with the leaves. And my garden's going to be ready to go for this year, at least the first bed. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to get busy here because it's going to rain any minute. But stay tuned, come back and watch some more. Watch the progress. Thanks. Bye. Okay, here we go. Got the core in, and basically I put in about maybe 6 inches or so. I went in and tamped in with the tamper. I went in and jumped on it, tried to break them up as much best I could. So I don't want them to sit too high, but now I'm going to go ahead and get this back filled in, then get the bed placed on top of it. Okay, next step. We got that covered in. Kind of gave it a little bit of a shape so I could figure out where to put that bed. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that on place, and then you see the big clump of grass. I'm going to go and pull those out now before we got to deal with those later. So, okay, here we go. Got the bed in place now. It's pretty well level. You see it dips down a little bit, and you see a little gap on the bottom, but I'll fill that in. Probably stick some more wood in there later. But I got some wood buried underneath that soil, and finished off with what I had left over. The rest of the soil is going to go in, and then I think I'm just going to top it off with the leaves. I think that should be good. But especially for the first year bed. The soil's just phenomenal. So let me get it finished up. Okay, there we go. We went from one of these to one of those. So basically what we got there, we dug out the hole, Made sure we could get around it like we wanted to. Dug out the hole, filled it with wood, a lot of branches, green and dead, green and dry, and went ahead and backfilled it in, added some more twigs and backfilled that in, placed the bed, filled it in some more, added some of our composty goodness over here. And see what we got going here. This is stuff that I started cleaning up in the fall and all the way through the winter when the weather would permit, and it's already going great. So went ahead and added a good layer of that in there, probably about 2 or 3 inches of that in there. Plus we got some other grasses and stuff that we had chopped up in there too, old dry ornamentals. And then we had some wood chips that were already decomposing that we cleaned out some old beds. I decommissioned some old landscape beds, and just got some of that in there, and that's kind of what we top dressed with and kind of shaped around the outside to kind of keep it all leveled out. So next step, I've got some straw. I wish I had some more wood chips. I put wood chips around it, but I don't, but I've got some straw, so I'm going to go ahead and straw around it, and I'll probably straw across the top of it, keeping an eye for wheat heads. So try to avoid growing wheat in this bed. But hopefully tomorrow or Saturday we'll go ahead and get the onions planted in here, get that started, and then get the other plants in not far behind. But that's bed 1. Like I said, we got bed 3 coming, bed 2 and bed 3 coming. Then we're going to have the small strawberry bed. Strawberry bed's probably going to be the next one because I need to get those out of that container. I also need to get these blueberries in the ground. So that's what's coming this weekend. So go ahead, and if you're not subscribed and you want to be notified when new videos get posted, go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, if you could just go ahead and either like it or leave a comment, or if you have any questions or whatever, I'd appreciate that. I appreciate your feedback. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.